Okay, everybody, welcome back. I think we've got our internet problems fixed. We should be, according to what I see here, up live now on YouTube and Facebook both. So we apologize for the problem earlier. I don't even know if anybody saw anything that happened in that first half, but it was a good one. Wolves jumped out early in that first half. 15-8 in the first quarter, but the Black Bears come charging back and outscore Wolf County 17-7 in that second quarter to make it 25-22 Black Bears as we head here to the second half. Folks, we're here today at Buckhorn High School at the Coaches versus Cancer Big Lou Coaches versus Cancer Classic. Thank you for joining us. We want to thank Leslie Combs, who came over for the school system here for Buckhorn, their IT person, fixed our link. Hopefully we're good to go now. Sorry for any inconvenience in that first half. We appreciate everyone that comes on and checks out all of our streams. It's definitely a challenge. Anytime that you do this, anytime you go to a new place, you have to get the logins. You have to get by Facebook to be able to do it on Facebook. You have to get by the filter and all those sort of things. So here we have scoring in the first half. We had Jazz Johnson for the Wolves with 9 in the first half. Had 3 for Sawyer Thompson. Will Gustolson with 5. 2 for Skylar Ritchie and 3 for Elijah Tolson. For the Black Bears, had Daniel Carmichael with 6 in the first half. 4 for Tyler Cole. 2 for Cooper. Had Josh Turner with 3. Had Jackson Huff with 3, 5 for Maddox Huff, and Trent Noah with 2, which is big news. Trent Noah, excellent basketball player. I saw him play in the WNT, and he's a good one, folks. So you buckle up. Let's get ready for this second half. You've got two of the best teams in the 13th and the 14th going at it in this Coaches versus Cancer Classic. Should be a great second half, and here we go. Got the Black Bears on the attack. Noah out top, going to kick it over to Carmichael. Carmichael looking for the three, deadly three-point shooter on the season. Noah back out top. Tyler Cole on the wing. Noah. Wolves force him back out. Cole. Kick it over to Turner. Turner looking for Cole, drive back down the lane. He's going to be fouled. Looks like that one is going to be on to Wilgus Tolson. No, that's at least 2 on Wilgus. Did not have a good ability to keep up with the fouls there in that first half, so I apologize. Here we go. First one is up and good by Cole. Gives Cole 5 on the game. First trip to the line. So, right, and that one bounces off, rebound. Come the Wolves, little three-quarter court pressure by the Bears. Wolves turn it over. Comes Huff, over to Carmichael. Carmichael looks for the 3, back to Huff. Huff shuffled his feet, be turned over back to the Wolves. Wilgus Tolson on the attack. Wilgus going to kick it back out to Jazz Johnson. Open for the 3. Jazz lets it go. Bounces out. Trent Noah on the rebound. 26-22. Cole's going to drive the baseline. Going to be blocked by Wilgus, but that is a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Tolson. Let's see what the call. Yep, it's at least 3 on Wilgus at this point. Gonna send Cole to the line. First one is up and good. Tyler Cole. Have the second. Cole gets them both. Black Bears open up a 6-point lead here. Again, three-quarter court pressure. Sawyer Thompson drives on the wing, back to Jazz Johnson. Jazz on the stutter step. Over to Elijah. Elijah lets a three go and bottoms. Elijah Tolson, that's his second three of the game. Gets it back to be a three-pointer, 28-25. Black Bears. Trent Noah going to take it on Jazz Johnson. Comes off. Johnson with good defense. Sawyer Thompson with the rebound up to Cody Payton. Payton off to Elijah. He's going to let another three go. No good. Short on this one. Going to be rebounded by Richie. Richie is going to be fouled and puts in the basket. Skylar Ritchie with the basket will go to the line for a possible three-point play. Fouls on Josh Turner. This will be a free throw to tie the game. Way short on that one. Pulled down by Noah, and we're going to have a foul on Cody Payton. Be Payton's first. Noah out top, run a high-low stack for the Bears. Bears over to Huff. Huff's going to drive up the elbow, lets it go, and good. Nicely done there by Jackson Huff. He with another basket. That's his first basket of the second half. Elijah Tolson up to Thompson. Thompson between the legs, going to kick it over to Elijah. Elijah's going to let another three go, and that one's off, no good. Trent Noah, big rebound in the paint. And the Bears back on the attack. Over Cole on the baseline, lets the jumper go, no good, but offensive rebound by the Bears. Noah's going to let a long three go, good. Trent Noah. And steal by Noah, he's going to take it the distance. Oh, but he's stripped from behind by Johnson. Looked like it came off Noah's leg, but they're going to give it back to Harlan County. Black Bears to inbound underneath the basket. Kicks it back out to Cole. Cole lets a three go, no good. Chaz Johnson way out top. Chaz, other step, spins in the lane, little jumper, no good. And pulled down by Turner. Turner up to Noah. Noah going to kick it in the corner to Carmichael. Three, you can write that one down with Daniel Carmichael. And Wolf County wants a timeout with 4:35 to go here in the third quarter with it 36-20. Harlan County. Folks, thanks for bearing with us through all the technical problems there. Hopefully our crowd's been building back up. Apologize for it's all I could say. I want to thank our sponsors in Wolf County, though. Wolf County Farm Bureau, Wolf Farm Bureau Federation. You've got Whitaker Bank of Campton, Kells Patriot Pizza, Banks Auto Sales, Mountain Homes, and Wolf County Public Library. You've got everything here that goes with Wolf County Farm Bureau. You've got Susan and Fig, all your insurance needs. Wolf County, they have you covered. Wolf Farm Bureau Federation gave over $4,000 in scholarships to high school kids in 2020, over $5,000 to local food banks during COVID. Whitaker Bank of Campton supporting the Wolves and all of Wolf County. We appreciate Alan and those guys down there. Kells Patriot Pizza, folks. While you're watching this game, also the Wolves are pulling a double here tonight, folks. They're going to be going back home from here and playing Powell County tonight at 5:30 on senior night. We'll have that game for you on BSN as well. That'll be, I've got a separate crew down at Wolf County. They're going at 2:30 today for the girls take on Prestonsburg. While you're watching it today or tonight, you can call Kel at Kells Patriot Pizza, 668-9016. Kel will deliver you a pizza right to you. So you got Banks Auto Sales serving Wolf County for over 25 years. Mountain Homes, find your best deal. Hell, absolutely. And Wolf County Pub. Thank you, Devin. Appreciate you, man. I left my camera laying around, folks. Devin Combs here with Hometown getting us set up. And there's Trent. Oh, nice block from behind by Jazz Johnson. But Cole gets it back and puts it in. Black Bears opening up a 9-point lead here right now. Johnson, stutter step dribble. Back around. He's going to kick it in the lane to Sawyer Thompson. Sawyer tied up. Good defense by the Bears. Back to Jazz. Jazz going to kick it down the lane. Up, and that's a charge. Yep. Well set up there by Josh Turner, and he took that charge. Saw it coming. Good defense by the Bears. All right, here come the Bears back on the attack. Folks, I didn't really get a chance to adjust the screen, so hopefully we'll have a little light and a little bit of more going forward here in the second half. I mean, for the next couple of games. Doing two more here today. We've got Knott and Leslie coming up next, and then Breathitt and Betsy Lane. And Carmichael drives in the lane, and maybe a travel called there. Thompson finds Skylar Ritchie. Skylar over to Jazz Johnson. Jazz open on the wing, going to take it in the lane, up and no good, and they're going to call him for charge number 2. Josh Turner has his opposite number of 24 there scoped out, and he's setting up looking for that drive, and that's 2 in a row within a minute that Jazz picks up on the offensive line player for control fouls and gets us to 3:10. Carmichael fumbles it away, steps. Oh, we've got a timeout by Harlan County. Coach Jones over there called the timeout, and we'll have a full timeout here at 3:04 to go in the third quarter with Harlan County 38-27 over Wolfe County. Check a few more things here, folks. I'm producing this and calling it and keeping score and doing whatever I can. I didn't set my remote camera up to take a few pictures down there. I believe I'll eschew that at this point because we had a few issues, but everything looks to be looking good now. Check out our Facebook feed. All right, there we go. Back on. Looks like the Facebook feed looks good, so thanks, folks. Again, we should be good to go the next 2 games with Knott and Leslie and Breathitt and Betsy Lane. Apologize, folks. You know, this is our Wolfe County's one of our home teams, so got here in plenty of time, but we weren't able to test it. So we'll be good going forward. Harlan County with the ball, 3:04 to go here in the third quarter. 38-27. Trent Noah. Bears pass it around the top, looking for Noah on the block, goes up against Johnson, cannot finish. Turner with the offensive rebound on the baseline, kicks it back up, it throws it straight to Cody Payton, and the Wolves back on offense. Have a few good offensive sets here to get back, got to cut into this lead a little bit that the Bears have built. Johnson with the stutter, no good. Go down, it's going to be tipped away by Payton. Harlan ball. Say thanks to Melvin Dixon out there. Sorry, folks. Can't apologize enough sometimes when you have some issues. Here goes Harlan on the attack. Get over. Skip step there by Huff. Maddox Huff. Trent Noah to Jackson Huff. Lets a 3 go and knocks it down. Jackson Huff. 14-point bulge now. Thompson looking for Tolson. Tolson finds Cody Payton on the baseline and can't finish. It's going to be taken by Payton, and it looks like he's going to be fouled probably by Jackson Huff there. Got a little background noise there, folks. All right, so 147 to go. 14-point lead here, 41-27 for the Black Bears. They've played well defensively here. Wolves only 5 points in this quarter to this time. Thompson. Wilgus gets it into Jazz. Jazz going to go across. He's pushed by Noah. That'll be fell on Noah. All right, Tolson gets it back to Jazz. Jazz in the corner. A couple of fakes against Noah. Over to Sawyer Thompson. Lets the three go, and no good. Jazz Johnson in the lane, up with the jumper, and good. Jazz gets his first 2 points the second half, 11 on the game now. It's at 41-29. Three go. Cody Payton with the rebound. No call on the rebound. Here comes Jazz Johnson over Skylar Ritchie. Up and good. It's a little 4-point run here for the Wolves. They'll try to get back in this one. 10-point game right now, 41-31. Johnson out top on Noah. Dogging him the entire length of the court here. Wolves fans come to life. A few were admitted here to the Buckhorn High School. Huff across the lane, good. Well done there by Maddox Huff. He made his own shot. 34 seconds to go. Here goes Jazz. Jazz in the lane, going to pull up for another little jumper, and good. Jazz with two quicks there, so that makes it 43-33, 22 seconds to go. Harlan looks like going to have the last possession here. Cole drives, just right by defender, up and good. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Holston lets one go, but the Black Bears looking good here in this third quarter. Put up 20 points here in the quarter. 45. Yep, sure did. Leading in that quarter, you had Carmichael with 1 3. The Bears hit 3 threes. Jackson Huff with 5 points, 2 for Maddox Huff. Trent Noah 3, but they were led by Tyler Cole in the quarter with 7. Yep, scoring up to date. The Wolves in that quarter put up 11. Had a little surge there by Jazz Johnson at the end. Jazz has 13 on the game. 5 for Sawyer Thompson. 2 for Skylar Ritchie, and 2 threes for Elijah Tolson for 6. So the Wolves have their work cut out for them here in the fourth quarter as they're down 45-33. This Harlan County team is an excellent basketball team, and they're just absolutely okay, folks, looking at a couple of comments. Sorry about that. When you're a one-man show, sometimes you're an old man, sometimes your attention gets diverted. So here goes quarter number 4. It's time to see who can pull this one down. Can Harlan pull off the big beat 5 14th region teams in the season? We'll see. Jazz Johnson on the night. Wilgus Tolson. High energy, nice pass by Wilgus to Jazz. Jazz gets the layup and cuts it back to 10, 45-35. Buckle your seatbelts, folks. It's going to be a good fourth quarter now. You got Jackson Huff with the rebound, going to kick it back out to Maddox Huff. He lets a 3 go, no good, but Jackson Huff, the second offensive rebound of the possession. Going to get it around to Trent Noah. He nicks the 3 down. Trent Noah. Noah now with 8 on the game. That's his second three-pointer. Andrew Mayab over to Elijah Tolson. He's going to let a deep 3 go and nets it. Elijah Tolson. That's going to be a turnover back. It's still a 10-point game. Thanks again to our sponsors, Wolf County Farm Bureau, Wolf Farm Bureau Federation, Whitaker Bank, Kells Patriot Pizza, Banks Auto Sales, Mountain Homes, and Wolf County Public Library. Thanks all those folks. Giving me some things to try to run here, but those commercials will come later during the Breathitt game, hopefully. See what all we could pull off here, folks. We're always trying to get better with the streams here at BSN. Only folks around I know that's streaming 2 and 3 games at a time, so we're having fun with it. Shot by Johnson's no good, pulled down by Thompson. Thompson's going to have it knocked away by Noah, and it's going to stay with the Wolves. Apologize for the size of that scoreboard there, folks. It's about, we're far away here, and that's about as big as I can get it. Usually we have that scoreboard a lot bigger so you can see it, so I apologize. Jazz Johnson gets the inbound pass on the baseline. It's going to be a foul on Cole, looks like, and they'll send Jazz Johnson to the line. Jazz will go the line for 2. First one's up and rolls it in. Excuse me. Johnson makes number 2, cuts it to 8, 48-40. Had a great one here early on with first game of the day was 13th, 14th with South Laurel coming away with a victory. And there's Maddox Huff, but he gets his own, and that's going to be a charge. Absolutely lowered his shoulder, and that's going to be a charge on Huff, and that will turn it back over to the Wolves. Bears with the pressure. Broken by Thompson. Jazz Johnson drives in the lane. Again, kicks it back out to Wilgus Togerson. Wilgus dances and cuts up, no good. Can't finish and pulled down by Noah. Noah over to Huff. Huff kick back out to Noah. He's going to line up another 3 and knock it down. Tell you what, he is. I don't know if he's missed one yet. That's his 3rd 3 of the game, and I think all 3 he's lined up. He might have not knocked one down, but that one was pure. And it puts the Bears back up by 11. With 5:52 to go in this game. Okay, looking for my stats here, folks. There we go. Finally picked them up. This has been a mess. We tried to throw all this together here in 15 minutes when we got started. Big Evan, luckily Big Ev didn't take me down here. Operating, love my boy here beside of me. Thanks for him coming and operating the camera today. Trent Noah scoring 20.4 points a game, and Tyler Cole 16-2 to average in double figures for the Bears. Daniel Carmichael knocking those 3s down. This is an absolutely flat-out dangerous basketball team, and they've shown it, folks, to date already. Harlan County has beaten they're facing the 5th of the top teams in the 14th region. They've defeated Knott Central in overtime in the WYMT, then beat Hazard in the WYMT. They defeated Breathitt County at home earlier last week. They also defeated Buckhorn last week or so in the last couple of weeks. And they have those dates not handy. So all five of the top teams in the 14th they've played, and this is the 5th time, and they come away with a victory here. They've run the gauntlet against 14th teams. Thompson can't finish, pulled down by Noah. He's trapped. Good pass by Noah up to Huff. Huff finds Turner. Turner looking at Cole on the break, could not finish. Turner with another offensive rebound by Josh Turner. Josh Turner, I don't know how many he has, don't keep those stats, but he's been a warrior on the boards for the Black Bears. Tolson gets it to Johnson. Johnson going to pull up with the jumper, and it rims out. Pull down, going to be off the Bears. 4. Stay with the Wolves. We've got 5:03 to go. Down 13. They've stretched it out now. Elijah Tolson with the 3, no good. And Wilgus Tolson fights for the rebound, gets it. He's rolled over to see what they're going to call. They're going to get Turner for a foul there. Weird situation, say the least. It's like ended up with Wilgus going to the floor there. Okay, so flipping around here, doing a little thing, make sure we got everybody going here on the stream. Tolson looking in the lane to Jazz Johnson, couldn't get it through the traffic. Jackson Huff picks it off, but Tolson gets it back, and he's trapped. Looking at Johnson. Johnson going to skip across the lane up and finish. Jazz Johnson, that's his 6th point here, the 4th quarter for the Wolves. Turner up to Trent Noah. Noah has it knocked away, gets it back and finishes, and he's fouled. Trent Noah showing why he's one of the better players you're going to see, folks. He's a really good-looking young player that he's probably the tallest black bear out there at 6'4", and I think that's his height, and he's their man that handles the ball, and he does an excellent job with it. So Wolves definitely have their work cut out for them here for the rest of this game. Noah misses the free throw. It's going to be pulled down by Jazz Johnson. Kick it out to Elijah. Back to Wilgus Tolson. Wilgus fakes, going to take it down the lane, up and good. Wilgus Tolson dangerous on the fake and drive. Wilgus has 7 down the night. His first basket of the second half. Wolves expending some energy here. Going, there's Maddox Huff up, no good. It's going to be pulled down by Jazz Johnson. He can get through the traffic. Going to have a kick ahead to Cody Payton. He takes it strong to the basket and good by Cody Payton. Wolves with a little energy here with 3:45 to go. Not totally out of the realm of possibility, but they got to have a lot of stops here coming up. And this Black Bears team is talented offensively and hard to put a stop on. Huff going to break it up off the elbow. No good. There's Turner again. Offensive rebounds absolutely killing the Wolves in this game as Turner gets another one and puts it back, has the points off of that offensive rebound. Is that Tolson who scored there? Two for Wilgus. And Turner up, no good. We'll go to Elijah Tolson down the lane, up and good. Elijah with the basket. And the Wolves with a little run here at the end of the game. So Elijah with that basket will give him 5 here in the quarter. Folks, let us know here on my screen. We're freezing up again, so let me know if we're okay out there with what you see. Apologize, doing the same on my phone, so apparently there's problems. Folks, coming up here at 2:30, you switch over our group down at Wolf County. We'll be bringing you the stream down there of the Lady Wolves and the Prestonsburg Lady Black Cats. So we'll be running 2 at that time. That one should only be on Facebook. 2:44 to go. Thrown away by Noah. A little bit of pressure, and they turn it over back to the Wolves. 2:40 to go. Wolves down by 7. Gonna have to make a run. Couple of threes knocked down. Tolson. Sawyer Thompson. Thompson open. He's going to pull up for the 3. No good. Wow. That would have been big. Cole in the lane, up and good. Tyler Cole, excuse me. Great athlete, good finisher at the basket. Going to have a foul. August Tolson will go to the line. First one up, 1-1. First one up, a good. Wilgus, excellent free throw shooter. Gives him 5 in the quarter, 5 and 10 in the game now in double figures. Cuts it to an 8-point game. 2:07 to go. Good for Tolson. He gets both. 7-point game. 9:52. They get the ball to Noah in the middle of the trap. Noah out top, guarded by Thompson. Thompson kicks it over to Turner. Turner back to Huff. Cole kicks it back and have a foul on Elijah. It's going to send Maddox Huff to the line. For a 1-1. Big free throws here as we get ready to go down the stretch on this one. Huff with the first, and that one's pure. Back to an 8-point lead. Second one is good. Tolson kicks it over to Elijah Tolson. Couldn't get his feet set for the 3 and is knocked away from Johnson by Huff. Over to Wilgus Tolson, going to let the 3 go. Looks good, is good. They're right behind that one. That was right on line here with our seated position. It looked good from the get-go when he let that one go. So that's a 3-pointer by Wilgus Tolson. Cut this to a 6-point game. Thank our sponsors again with a minute to go. We've got Wolf County Farm Bureau, Wolf Farm Bureau Federation, Whitaker Bank of Campton, Kills Patriot Pizza, Banks Auto Sales, Mountain Homes, and Wolf County Public Library. Thank you each and every one for all your support of us here at Bluegrass Sports Nation and the Wolves throughout the season. See what happens in this last minute. The Wolves, are dangerous always to knock those 3s down. So we'll see what happens with them as we go forward here. Bears get it in. Noah runs in the trap and got a foul on Wolf. Send them to the line. Noah knocks down the first. Gives Noah 9 here in this fourth quarter. Going down the stretch, they went to their big guy, and he has delivered with 10 here in the quarter. Johnson going to drive, and they're going to call him for, there's Turner again, set up and ready for the drive, and he takes the third charge on Jazz Johnson that he has accumulated in the game. .53 to go, 8-point game. That's going to be, Noah's going to be fouled again. He'll go back to the free throw line. Okay, just let us know what's going on out there. The stream looks good on my phone here, so hopefully all that is good to go. It was freezing up here on our computer, so apologize. If there's any problem happening right now, it might be out of our control at this point, but we'll keep on working at it. Noah hits the first. On the dribble for number 2, lets it go, money. Back to 10 with 51 seconds to go in this one. Tolson, dogged by the Huffs out top. Tolson just pulls up and lets a 3 go off balance. No good. Josh Turner with another rebound. He's going to be fouled by May. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball on that. Looked like he was probably fouled there by Mayeb, but that'll be the Wolves' advantage. And give them the ball back. Pass into Tolson. Elijah Tolson looking for to try to put a 3 up. Bears extending the defense way outside. Thompson knocks it down. Sawyer Thompson with a little step back 3 there. Cuts it to 7 with 25 seconds to go. Sawyer's first points of the second half. Looks like both Knott and Leslie have arrived. I know there were some issues with Knott County possibly up there with some flooding. The large amount of rain we had last night. Ev and I just almost got stuck by a tree coming across 315 here to get to Buckhorn. So, teams may be having a tad bit of issue getting here. I see both teams are here and ready for action. Folks, while we're on there, if you're not regular watcher of BSN, check us out both on Facebook and YouTube. This game is being simulcast on Facebook and YouTube both, and YouTube, way better platform than Facebook, so check that out over there. Give us a subscription on YouTube if you can. We're fighting to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. We got almost 20,000 followers or so on Facebook, so a bunch of live notifications when we go live. But we really need folks to hit that YouTube so that we can open some new features once you get to 1,000 people, so that we can do a lot more live stuff. And ball inbounded to Noah. He's fouled, and he'll go back to the line to add to his point total here tonight. Noah with the first is good. Racking them up here in the fourth quarter. Gives him 13 in the third, and I've got him for 18 in the game so far for Trent Noah. And second one up and good. Tolson. Dribbles down the lane, up. No good. Cody Payton gets the rebound. And kick it back out to Andrew Mayeb for the 3, rolls off. And Tolson with the up and under, can't finish, but he's going to be fouled and go to the free throw line. 8.8 to go in this one. It's like Harlan County going to get the W and defeat Hazard, Knott Central, Wolfe County, Breathitt County, and Buckhorn, all from the 14th region this season, which is just wowzer. I mean, thank God these guys don't try to get changed to the 14th, because they've been the murderers of the 14th this year. And that's it. It will be 67-58 for the Harlan County win. So, folks, thanks for joining us. We're going to take a break here. Let me run down the scoring here real quick to finish this one up, and then we'll take a break and come back with Knott and Leslie here in about 20 minutes or so. I've got Daniel Carmichael with 9 on the night for the Bears. We've got Cole with 13. Got 2 for Cooper. You've got 7 for Josh Turner. And Josh Turner, I don't know how many offensive rebounds he had, but he kept them alive and lots of putbacks off those offensive rebounds. You've got Jackson Huff with 8. I've got Maddox Huff with 9. And then we've got the man Trent Noah, 8, 10, 14 in the fourth quarter for 19 on the game. So that's adds up to 67 for the Black Bears. Now for Wolf County, Jazz Johnson with 19 on the night. Got Sawyer Thompson with 8 on the night. For the day, you got Wilgus Tolson, who had 9 in that fourth quarter with 14. Got 4 for Skylar Ritchie. Elijah Tolson with 11 and 2 for Cody Payton. So that's the scoring for the Wolves. Now the Wolves, this was just their first game of the day. They're going to head on back to Campton right now, and they will get Powell County this afternoon in game number 2. So we'll see them here again in just a little bit on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Hopefully, after we do that Breathitt game, hopefully that will be finished by the time that we go live, so they can have that one on both YouTube and Facebook. But I know the girls' game will just be on Facebook. Will be YouTube and Facebook both over here. So we got Knott and Leslie coming up. We'll stay here and call that one before we get to Breathitt County. So we got a final here for in game 2. First game, it was South Laurel, 13th Region, over the 14th in that game. And here in the second game, it's 67-58, 9-point win for Harlan County of the 13th over the 14th. Next, we got an all-14th showcase. Then we got a 14th and 15th coming up here. And then the rest of the night will be out. Perry Central's in action here tonight as well as Buckhorn. We won't be staying for those games. So, folks, thank you for joining Bluegrass Sports Nation. I'm sorry for the whole first half trouble, but we had a good stream for the second half, and we should be set for the next 2 games coming up. So check us out. Appreciate you, and you have